have such an exciting evening tonight. Chris and I are invited to an event for the ocean race. This is a huge deal for St. Pete Clearwater. It is the first time in the history of this ocean race. It began in 1973, and for the first time they're making a stop in North America. The ocean race is an around the world sailing championship that is basically like the toughest sporting event in the world. It's also referred to as like Mount Everest of sailing. So it requires like the toughest sailors, the most advanced sailing technology, and it is such an honor for St. Pete Clearwater for Pinellas County that they're coming to our city in May of 2027. We're very excited, and I'm not sure what the event will have to offer today, but I'm excited to see and learn more.
My name is Kayla Doring, and I'm working with the Ocean Race. So we're coming to St. Pete Clearwater. What the Ocean Race is it's a race all around the entire world. They're starting in Spain and going all the way up to Dubai. And we're actually going to be stopping in St. Pete, Clearwater. The boats are really big boats, and they have 2 men and 2 females. And they are super intense. They're actually foiling boats, so they like hover over the water when they go like a certain speed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool. They go so fast, called a mocha sailboat. Then they need to go 13 to 14 knots in order to like fly up above the water.
Oh, wow.
And the crazy part about this race is because it's only 4 people, and these boats are like huge. Like, they'll be taking up this harbor over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna be really cool. I think there's probably gonna be like 8 to 14 roughly sailboats. Before it was called the Ocean Race, it was called the Volvo Race. They're kind of like really up there. So there's like the Olympics, there's the American Cup, and then like the Ocean Race kind of falls like right below that. So it's a pretty big race. And like a lot of vendors, it's gonna bring like a lot of tourists, so it's really gonna help the economy of this city as well. And then also something really cool about the Ocean Race is they're really big on sustainability. So they sail with like these measurements on their boats that record like how many microplastics are in the water, like
oh, wow.
from like the remote like places they sail. And then they bring it to like the data scientists and the government, and that's like super expensive normally to get that data, so they donate it. So it's a really great cause too as well, because they're sailing not just like for fun, but also for the ocean. And they're coming here to St. Pete. It's gonna be from May 4th to the 16th.
Welcome to the Dali Museum. I'm Hank Hine, I'm the museum director. And when our partners at Visit St. Pete Clearwater offered us the opportunity to host this group, we were thrilled. We were advised that actually Salvador Dali is even closer to navigation in the water than you might imagine. And that is that the foil on every one of the racing boats is called the Dali foil, after the mustache. It turns upward, so you have his spirit sailing with you.
Join me in welcoming our stopover director for the Ocean Race St. Pete Clearwater, Mr. Rob Ritz. Tell us like life on board. Again, one of the stops is 34 days in between land. What is that like?
So for sure, you don't know how the day will be. So
yes, I don't.
Every day will be completely different. But for sure, you have to adapt to the weather. You have to adapt to the things that will break, because we are building these boats on the limit of performance and safety. We're sailing it with 4 sailors, and we're pushing it 24/7 40 days in a row. And we have foils. Actually, you mentioned it, the moustache. So nowadays we're lifting out of the waters and we reach speeds up to 60 kilometers an hour, so around 45 miles. And the boats are covered. So back in the days, on the whitbread, you were outside steering with the wind and the waves. But nowadays, the boats are going so incredibly fast that we have to be inside. We have to slow the boat down in order to change sails.
That immersive sailing experience was off the charts. I felt like I was literally in that sailboat. It was so incredible. What a cool event and what a cool race coming to our city.